day before yesterday, January 5th, I received the major January update. In the latest 25-12 version test, it lasted 3 minutes longer than the previous version. However, these 3 minutes don't equate to improved battery life. They fall within the normal margin of error. The power consumption across various stages is also pretty much the same for both versions. In other words, the battery performance in this version is consistent with the last one. I also tested the camera, and the image quality before and after the update is identical. Regarding animations, a reach to the bottom effect has been added to some third-party apps. You can see the effects are more vivid after the update. Apps minimized back to exactly where they were opened from. Moving to the lock screen, building on the last update, they've added some new text-rendered lock screens. We can edit the text ourselves, there are several font types to choose from, and we can adjust their size. My favorite this time is this one, the glass texture. The color extraction from the background looks great, and it gives me a real 3D sense of depth. Desktop icons have also been updated. When dark mode is on, the icons dim a bit so they aren't as glaring when you use the phone at night. Secondly, the -1 screen, or shelf, has some improvements. For example, regarding the shortcut icons here. In previous versions, the response was quite slow during a cold start, but in the new version, cold start speeds have become very fast. Although this wasn't mentioned in the update log, they've definitely made some improvements. Next is little V memory. Now if I double-click the shortcut key, it can memorize and extract the current screen content. It doesn't matter if your device doesn't have a shortcut key. For example, on the X100S, we can add a tool called Screen Recognizer to the sidebar. Clicking it performs the same function. Also, while capturing the screen content, it removes the sidebar. What we see here is an unobstructed screenshot that includes the status bar. There's also some organized information regarding shortcut keys that I personally have questions about. On ColorOS, a single click captures screen content from memory, a double click opens AI memory, and a long press triggers flash note. MagicOS has 3 interactions, short press, double click, and long press, but OriginOS currently only has 2. I wonder if they can add a single click operation in the future. In other aspects, optimizations were made to the camera, accessibility display, and the connection center. I want to mention the accessibility feature, specifically. It's designed for visually impaired users, and Vivo has been optimizing this feature for 2 consecutive months now. That's all for this video. See you in the next video. Bye-bye.